June 6th, 1944. 20-year-old Heinrich Sevelow is a private in the German infantry defending the Normandy beaches. He's about to take part in one of the defining events of the Second World War.
The mist parted suddenly, and across the entire horizon stretched an endless, uninterrupted band of ships. I could see from the shape of their helmets that they were Americans. Now it's starting! They're landing!
Following in the footsteps of the Allied soldiers, heading for that very same Normandy beach, is historian Martin Morgan.
We're approaching the 5-mile-wide cove that stretches from Vierville-sur-Mer to Cabourg, the cove that is now known as Omaha Beach. And we have this lovely unobstructed view, something that the troops didn't have on D-Day because they had tall gunnels on either side of them on their landing craft, and then a ramp directly in front of them. And our view lets us pick out spots on shore to include bunkers and fighting positions. And at 14 spots along this cove, the Germans had built resistance points that were armed with artillery, mortars, and automatic weapons. And as the first wave approached the beach, those strong points were about to turn Omaha Beach into a veritable shooting gallery.
As troops disembark their landing craft, they're met by a hail of fire.
The men who have made it this far, they were looking at exactly what I'm looking at right now. They have the bluff looming up ahead of them. This is incredible. From here, I can actually see the big concrete bunker that housed an 88mm anti-tank gun. In the distance, there's another bunker, had a 50mm anti-tank gun in it. Just up there is Heinz Sevelow with his MG42, spraying this area with automatic weapons fire. So this is a place where the firepower of all these positions converged. And they have to struggle from the water's edge across this 600 yards of open sandy plain before they can even begin the assault up the bluff. Between the water's edge and the top of the bluff on June 6th, the U.S. Army will lose 2,000 men killed in action.
The story of Hitler's Fortress Europe begins in June 1940 at Dunkirk, northern France. Following a brutal blitzkrieg campaign lasting just 6 weeks, Hitler's forces drive the Allies out of Western Europe. The Nazis immediately set about fortifying their newly conquered territory. Hitler begins construction of the Atlantic Wall, the largest building project of the entire war, stretching 1,670 miles from the Cape of Norway to the Spanish border, with the most heavily defended sections located around ports, such as Calais in northern France. Discovering the sheer scale and technical ambition of the defenses is conflict archaeologist Professor Tony Pollard.
Scattered among the sand dunes around Calais, there's a series of incredible structures rising out of the undergrowth. And there's another one just beyond here, coming out of the bush there, some sort of futuristic tower. It's got observation slits in it. But it's this thing I've come to see. At first sight, it's a standard coastal gun emplacement with a wide embrasure, mounting inside for the gun. But this has a really special feature, and the clue to that is this trough running all the way around. And the point is that this thing moves. It's hard to imagine, but the entire turret is capable of turning 360 degrees.